Welcome back, everybody. Glad to have you back. Hope you enjoyed that little clip. Angie's real excited. She brought home another foster. She does fostering for a local shelter around here, but we're in the barn today. As you can see, I got some beekeeping stuff hanging up back here, along with some other stuff hanging on the wall. It's kind of messy. I haven't really got a chance to clean it up, but we're in the barn. If some of you seen the post, I got a new little contraption out here, and we're gonna go through it a little bit. It's something new that I've started. I've done some research on it. A lot of people overseas are doing it. Haven't seen a whole lot of people here in the U.S. doing it. Maybe because it's tedious, maybe because they're not as frugal with their stuff that they get. But anyway, I got an immense amount of certain things, and I got them sitting around here, and we use one of them for the composting toilet. But I got a lot of it that I can get my hands on, and I'm really trying to figure out something good to do with it. So I went this route. I'm going to try this. So you guys come along with me in the beginning. Well, not the very beginning, because I had to build this, but come along with me. We're going to make a few of them today, and boy, as you can see, it's a little chilly out here. But we're going to make a few of these today. We'll talk about them, and leave me some messages in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know. But let's get started. So what I'm working on, they're called Biomass Briquettes, and this is just one form of them. They come in several different forms. This is see, it's got a little hole in the middle of it. This is sawdust and cardboard, paper, miscellaneous items mixed all together and pressed. Now I made these the day before yesterday. They're still wet. I haven't been able to do anything with them. Like I said, this is the very beginning, but I made a few of them. The sawdust and the cardboard paper, I've got a couple batches mixed up here. Put everything in a container with some water, mix it up, kind of like maybe a really wet cement mixture. I found seems to work pretty good. And this is the press. This is my blocks to remove them from the mold. That is the plunger. Oh, I can't get it out of there. I set my pipe down in there yesterday when I was done. Now I can't get it out. This right here is presses in pieces, makes it easier to get out. We've got a base plate with a hole in it. And I had to make all this stuff. Then we put our sleeve over top of it. I welded them kind of tight together. Maybe a little too, I ain't got it right. There we go. That way it holds it together. And then this right here, just a piece of PVC. I got it ground down, fitted at the end. Slide it down in here where we can hit the hole. And it looks kind of like that. Alright. So that's the basic setup for that. I'm going to move you guys back here. Oh, at the bottom you see that little piece of yellow plastic. That's to divert the water in the bucket that I've got behind it. But after I get these made and get them dried out, I'm going to try burning them in the wood stove and in the hot water tank and see what kind of burn times, how efficient they are. I'm going to see if they're worth it or not. I think everything that I had here, that's about enough. Everything you see here is just scrap stuff that I had laying around. 2x4s and stuff. I think I bought one of them because I didn't have enough. But pour a mixture in there. This has a hole in the bottom of it for that pipe to go through. Line that up. And then the old trusty jack, which came out of my truck, which someday I'm gonna have to put back in there. Oh yeah, it's got a nice squeak to it. We're gonna press this down. And it'll get tighter and tighter as we compress all of these items. And to try and keep things uniform, I've done a few of these as you can see, but to try and keep these uniform and try and get the most water out, I've put a couple black lines right here. That way I can get about the same width, same density into each one. Crack. You can tell it's got a lot of pressure on it. So after we press them, they don't have to let them sit and drip, but I do. Ooh. The intention, eventually, if these work out right, because I don't know if they're going to work or not, the intention is to get a scissor jack like this that has a nut on it, that I can take my little DeWalt drill, my battery powered drill, clip on the end of the nut with a socket, and just go to town and not have to worry about anything. So then we're going to pull this out of here, just like that. You can see it already starts to come out. And down here, we've got our block. Now this is just big enough for the metal lip of the pipe to sit on 3 corners. Take my block and shove it down through. Set this back up here. Now I can pull this up, pull my plunger off, and then this is what I get. Then I can take it up here to the, well, you can set them anywhere really, it doesn't matter. I just happen to put them up here because it was an easy shelf up out of the way. Just take a couple fingers, slide the pipe right out of there and stack it up. And then you'll reset for the next one. So really it doesn't take very long. The longest part of this that I've seen so far since I've started these is you really got to let this stuff set 24, 36 hours, excuse me, to get the fibers to break up in the cardboard and the paper. Like I said, you want the whole thing to be like a soupy concrete consistency. Go up a little bit higher. Guess I didn't have to. Yeah, you'd think a guy would put a little bit of oil on that wood so it wouldn't squeak. But again, this is just sawdust and cardboard, paper, just stuff that we've gotten here and recycled. And the sawdust we have for the compost toilet, and we've got a lot of it saved up so far. And I'm getting to the point where I'm getting more than we use for the compost toilet. Alright, black line, so we get a consistent. Yeah, after the ones I done the other day and doing this one, I need to get a jack with a nut on the end of it. Maybe a little lube on that would help too. And again, I'll show you. We'll press this one out real quick. Turn you guys down here where you can see. Throw your pipe up on there. Make sure 3 sides hit. Oop. And if the 3 sides don't hit, you'll do that. Shove it down through. And there you go. They're actually really simple, really easy to make. The longest part is just getting everything to soak and take time to break up. You can see some little cardboard pieces in there that didn't get broke up all the way. Slide that bad boy off there. Whoop. Now it hit the ground on the other side. Well, here you go. It hit the ground on the other side. Just to show you how strong they are just being pressed. There you go. Hit the ground on the other side. Right out of the press. They're pretty tough. So, Angie said that they look like miniature round bales when I sent her pictures yesterday. But that's all there is to it. So if you guys want me to keep you updated on this, if you want to see how long they burn, stuff like that, how long they last, leave me a message. As always, subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.